Thank you so much for practicing with us here on YouTube. Before you get started, I wanted to quickly share with you about YA Classes, which is our premium on-demand yoga and fitness membership platform. There we offer hundreds of classes in all different yoga modalities, in addition to guided meditation, breathwork, fitness, bar, Pilates, and so much more. There's also amazing membership perks that come along with YA Classes, and I would love for you to check it out free for 30 days. You can click the link below or head to yaclasses.com and enter code YouTube to start practicing with us for free. Enjoy your class. Hey everyone, welcome to our Saturday evening practice. Our practice is all about gratitude tonight. We are going to ground down through our gratitude. We're going to focus on the things that we have to be grateful for in order to bring more abundance and more things to be grateful for into our lives. When you're ready, let's get started. Our Saturday evening mantra is, I have so much to be grateful for. Eckhart Tolle said that acknowledging all the good that we already have in our lives is the gateway for all abundance. Gratitude shifts our mindset. It helps us feel more positive, more fulfilled, and content with what we already have. Gratitude also helps us recognize how amazing our lives are and recognize within it all of the things that we truly have to be grateful for. So when you're ready, we're going to put this mantra into practice. We're going to meet in a comfortable seated position, whether that's cross-legged, half or full lotus for you, and we're going to bring our hands to heart center. Now, if you'd like, you can close your eyes, and we'll all begin with Ujjayi pranayama. Now, Ujjayi is constricting the back of your throat, so as you breathe in and out, it's an audible sound like ocean waves, or some people call it Darth Vader breath. So begin by constricting the back of your throat. Breathe in and out. Just keep breathing like this, deep and full. Just allowing ourselves to get really present through the breath. Using this pranayama to recalibrate the brain, to help us get focused, present, and calm. And then as you continue breathing this way, we're going to list in our minds, or you can say it out loud, you're at home, 5 things that we have to be grateful for, big or small. First 5 things that come to mind, anything in your life, what do you have to be grateful for? Keep breathing. Keep focusing on these things if you've created your list. Otherwise, take another moment to fill out those 5 things. It shouldn't take long. We have a lot to be grateful for. Good. Now with your next breath, keeping those things in mind, we're going to slowly open the eyes and send the gaze down towards our fingers, creating the lotus mudra or Padma mudra. The outer pinkies, the outer thumbs are still touching, and you're creating a lotus shape with your hands. Gazing into that lotus mudra. This mudra is said to open and activate the heart center and the heart chakra, anahata. The heart is the space where our gratitude lives. So send your gaze into this lotus mudra and list again, silently or out loud, the 5 things that you have to be grateful for. Now, as if you're sealing this gratitude into your practice and into your intention, we're going to seal that mudra back to the heart center position we started in. Now, I invite you to set your intention for this practice to stay focused on what it is that you have to be grateful for, or maybe just a general sense of gratitude as we move into our first pose, which is downward facing dog. So as you're ready, we will uncross the legs. I'll turn to face forward, plant the palms, and step ourselves back to our perhaps first down dog of the day, and definitely our first down dog of the practice. Take a deep breath in, shake your head yes, saying yes to all the abundance in your life, to all of the things that you have to be grateful for. Shake your head no, saying no to negative thoughts or limiting thought patterns. Just let them go. Good. Now from here, just going to bend your knees slightly, send your gaze towards your toes, and we're going to walk our hands back to meet the feet at the back of the mat. Your feet are hip-width distance or maybe a little wider. Then we're just going to grab opposite elbows and just sway it out side to side, a little ragdoll forward fold to start. Getting a nice stretch through the back body, through the back of the legs, all the way up through the back, the spine. Let your head hang nice and heavy, like there's a magnet attached to the crown of your head, pulling you down towards the mat. Let's just take a few more breaths here. Good. And then we'll just come back through center. I'm just going to slowly release the hands down to the mat and heel toe your feet directly beneath your hips. So feet are hip-width distance apart. And then we're going to straighten into the legs as we round up slowly, one vertebra at a time, coming all the way up to standing, taking our arms up overhead and sinking right down into our chair pose, Utkatasana. So gently tuck the pelvis forward. We're going to lift through the heart, and we're going to do a little chair flow. This is all about keeping your core engaged, though. So with an inhale, grow tall through your fingers. Exhale, hinge, more parallel to the mat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge. It's challenging, but we are grounding down through our gratitude, being grateful for the bodies we have and what they're capable of. 3, 2, 1. Rising all the way up, inhale, breath. Beautiful job. From here, we'll release the hands to the lower back. Nice and gentle. We're just going to press the hips forward, lift the heart, and lift the gaze. Come on up with your inhale. Arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Get a nice little halfway lift just to really find length in your spine. Exhale, fold and grab your ankles. Beautiful. And then from here, we're just going to walk our hands back to that downward facing dog. Let me tell you what, I'm feeling so grateful for this delicious full body stretch. Just take a extra few breaths here. Really enjoying the sensations of being in this pose. Good. One more deep inhale with me. Open mouth. From here, look forward. Step or jump yourself to seated. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch. We're going to lie down on our back. We're going to get ready for some ab work. All right, now to start us off, we have reclined butterfly legs. We're going to do what's called around the world abs. So we're interlacing our fingers at the base of our neck, but we're spreading our elbows wide enough so we can't see them in our peripheral vision. Now from here, I'm going to keep a pretend grapefruit between my chin and my chest so that I'm not wrenching my neck. Gaze stays on the ceiling, and like a clock, we're going to go from the left, up, around, and down. Good. So you'll see that I keep my lower back plugging down in towards the mat. And I'm using my side obliques, my core, and then my opposite side obliques as I circle and lift through this little series here. Keeping your gaze on the ceiling, keep breathing, keep moving. For 3, for 2, and 1. Awesome job. Come back through center, reset, set your head down, and just notice where your thoughts go. I used to really not enjoy core work, but I'm going to find a sense of gratitude in this. Grateful for my core strength, grateful for my abilities. Now, before we get into side 2, we're going to do some clamshell crunches. So keeping the bottoms of your feet touching, take an inhale breath here. With your exhale, crunch up, maybe touching knees to elbows. Inhale down. Exhale, crunch in that general direction. Inhale on your way down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Work with your breath. Woo! Final few here. You're doing awesome. Stay with me. For 3. For 2, and on this last one, we're going to crunch and hold up. Woo! Hold it with me. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Awesome job. Keeping your feet the same position. We've got one more side of our around the world abs. So remembering to keep your elbows out of your peripheral vision, we're going to start right side now, counterclockwise flow. Now, if you keep your core nice and strong and you really put in the work here, you don't have to lift very high to really feel all parts of your core working hard here as we circle it out. Gaze stays on the ceiling here. Keep breathing, get back to your intention, get back to what you have to be grateful for. Stay focused on that, and we're almost done. Final 3, 2, and 1. Come back through center. Wonderful job. Now from here you can release your hands. We're going to guide our hands to the knees and press them up to meet in the center. Hug your knees into chest. Take a moment here. We've got one more little ab exercise, yogi bicycles. So same thing, we're going to bring our hands behind the base of our neck, but just for hand placement, so we're not wrenching the neck forward here. Now, we're going to keep the left knee in as we extend the right leg long. See my yogi toes? I've got active feet here. Please do the same. That'll help you find power as we crunch right elbow towards the left knee. Inhale down, exhale, left elbow, right knee. Let's go. Here we go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Keep your awareness on the tailbone. You want it glued to the mat for this as we move. Now, the closer you extend your heel towards the mat, the more challenging this is. So you add on or back off as you would like, as what suits your body and your needs today. You can keep it slow. Woo! Or if you want to pick up the pace, we're going to go a little quicker. Right at the end. Final 10. You got this. Woo! Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Hug your knees into your chest. Great job. We're just going to rock side to side. There's little pressure points all around the tailbone, so we're just going to massage those out on the mat and make them feel good. And then coming back to center, we're going to grab the back of our thighs now, and we're just going to give our spines a nice little massage. Good. Up and down the length of the spine here. And then we're going to meet in toe stand when you're ready. So here we go. We're just going to come on to the balls of the feet and lift. Good. From there you can round forehead into knees. Take an inhale breath here. And then exhale, heels plant, forward fold. Round up slow, one vertebra at a time. Come all the way up to the top, arms up overhead. And hands releasing to your hips. We're all going to turn to face the right side of the mat and then take a big 4-foot step out to the side. All right, now from here, we're going to interlace our hands behind our backs and start by pulling that single fist down towards the mat. Inhale like this. Exhale as we swan dive nice and slow, forward fold. Relaxing the arms up and overhead. Squeezing palms towards each other to deepen the stretch, or if that's a lot for you, you can look up at me. I'm releasing my palms away from each other. Either option, choose what feels best for you. Crown of your head hanging heavy here. If you feel like you're slipping at all, you can slightly turn the toes in. That'll make you feel more grounded and stable. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. We'll release the hands down to the mat now. Now we're going to turn the heels in and the toes out. Goddess pose legs, but we're not coming into goddess. Instead, what we're doing is we are gently pressing our elbows against our knees. Now, as soon as I do this, it feels really good, and I begin to rock side to side. If that feels good for you, please do that. If not, you can hold static instead. Just take a few breaths here wherever you are. All right, very nice. Now from here, we're going to move into skandasana. So we are going to take our hands towards the right side as we lift onto the left heel, flexing left toes back towards us. Now for skandasana, you can stay lifted on the ball of the right foot, or you can drop down to that right heel, whatever feels better or more accessible in your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now with your next inhale, we're going to shift through center using your exhale to come into side 2. Now your fingertips or your palms can be down. If you want to challenge the balance, you can guide your hands to heart center. Now we're just going to flow side to side a few times here. Good. Keeping your hands down in the center of the mat as you move. Or if you'd like to, you can guide your hands to heart for an extra challenge. We're going to go one last time each side. Good. Final time. And then we'll meet where we started in that wide leg fold. Now let's roll it on up. And then we'll turn our heels in, toes out, coming into goddess now. So from here, we're going to do a little breathwork flow in our goddess. With your inhale breath, we're going to take our arms up overhead as we straighten the legs. With your exhale breath, cross and press the hands behind you out and away. Inhale, hands coming up through center. Exhaling right back down the center line of the body. Here we go. Inhale, rise. I'll turn to face the back so you can see. Exhale, press. Inhale, hands up through center. Exhale, right back down the body. I'll do this with you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, press. Inhale, hands up through center. Exhale, back down. Gratitude flow. Inhale, take it all in. Release any limiting thoughts. Gather in all the goodness in your life and ground yourself down through your gratitude of it. Last time, here we go. Inhale. Exhale, press. Hands up through center, inhale. And exhale, we settle back to our goddess. Just take one breath here. Releasing hands to thighs. Great job. Keep your arms straight. Inhale, breath. Exhale, twist right shoulder toward your left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. One more time each side. Here we go. Great work. Inhale through center, hands to your hips now as we straighten the legs, pivoting all 10 toes to face forward, stepping back foot up to meet the front. Feet are hip width distance apart. We're gonna do a short and sweet little balance challenge just for fun. Here we go. We're gonna take our arms up overhead, Keep your arms there, pull the shoulders down, spiral pinkies inward, shift the weight to your left foot, right foot lifts hip level. Flex through that right foot. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, kick and hinge forward, warrior 3, or balancing stick. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we hinge and kick. Good, just a few more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale, we hold for 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. And then we'll take a little standing figure 4 break. Flex that right foot, hands to heart center. Stay upright, or you can hinge forward to take this stretch deeper. Keep that foot flexed to protect your knee joint. Take another breath in. And out. Beautiful. Come on up. And then we'll set it down. Side 2, here we go. Left knee lifts, hip level. Inhale, breath. Exhale, kick and hinge, noticing that my left toes are pointing straight down for this. Inhale, come up. So your hips remain the same. They're facing forward. And then as you kick and hinge, they're now pointing straight down. Good. Work with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. Come on up. Inhale. And standing figure 4. Exhale. Flex that foot. Stay right here, or you can hinge to go deeper. Beautiful. Next breath, we're going to come all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Halfway lift. And then we're going to plant the palms, and we're going to end with a little fun arm balance, crow pose. So we're going to bend our knees and come on down. Now, if crow pose is part of your practice and you want to jump right in and take flight, go for it. If you're newer to crow pose, follow along with me, or if you'd like a refresher, let's go through it nice and slow. So we're going to plant our palms, and then our feet are a little narrower than hip width distance apart, but our knees come outward to the outside of our triceps. Now we're going to hinge forward, and if you're new to crow, all you're doing today is lifting one foot, seeing what you got. Seeing what you got. You want to squeeze your upper arms with your knees, and then one day you're going to shift forward a little more to lift both feet, keeping your chin forward, your core engaged, and breathing. Good. Now, if you'd like to move into full crow, we're going to bring the knees all the way up in towards the armpits, hinging forward, and then lifting. Woo-wee. Couple breaths wherever you are. For 3, 2, and 1. Meet me where we started. All right, let's move into our cool down now. So from here, we're just going to step the feet back. Coming into kneeling, releasing the top of the feet down, seat to heels, and then hinging the torso over the thighs. From here, we're going to slide our arms behind us and relax the forehead down onto the mat. Now, if you would like to help invite your shoulders to relax, maybe you interlace your fingers or just hook your pointer fingers at the bottom of your feet. That'll help to keep the arms long and the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Nice deep breathing. Just slowing it all down. As you continue to rest here, just come back to those 5 things you have to be grateful for. And now, let's think of 5 more big or small. First thing that comes to mind can be as simple as your comfortable bed, your dog, you had a good day, anything that comes to mind. Focus on these things. Gratitude is the gateway to all abundance. With your next breath, we're going to slowly release the fingers if you had them interlaced. We'll extend the arms out long. We'll send our gaze gently forward. And then nice and slow, we're going to come through kneeling. And we're going to extend the legs long, coming down all the way onto the stomach, preparing for a stomach shavasana. Now for this, I like to stack my forearms. If you'd prefer, you can release one ear down to the mat instead. And wherever you are, you're going to bring your big toes to touch. Let your heels splay out to the side. And that'll take all the pressure out of your lower back. Take a nice deep inhale. Feel your belly expand against the mat. Nice deep exhale. Releasing into your final shavasana. Taking a moment here to just find some gratitude for your amazing body. It's carried you every single day throughout your entire life. And every time we step onto the mat, it's a celebration of what our bodies are capable of our strength, of our growth and evolution. And so as you rest here in your final shavasana, allow this feeling of gratitude for yourself to wash over you. Now this is where I will leave you, but please treat yourself to staying here a few minutes longer, or as long as you would like if you've got the time. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday evening. Namaste.